One of my favorite Isaac Asimov quotes is, "The most exciting phrase that heralds new discoveries is not, 'Eureka, I have found it,' but, 'that's funny.'" Unsupervised learning was invented to reveal what's funny, what stands out, what makes you scratch your head and go, Unsupervised learning is where you give the computer a big pile of data and ask it to tell you something you didn't know. Unsupervised learning can reveal patterns and relationships you never thought of. Give it everything you know about air travel, or customers, or the climate, or medical trends, or birth rates, or the size of pineapples, and unsupervised learning will tell you if there is a pattern, if there are any outliers. What do they have in common? What sets them apart? Unsupervised learning doesn't come up with insightful answers to your questions. It comes up with correlations. For example, more of your customers have the name Susan than any other name. Okay, that's interesting, but it's not useful. People who buy headphones buy more music. Yeah, no kidding. People buy more stuff online in stores when the weather is bad. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. The further away from the store people live, the more expensive items they buy online. Wait, what was that? There is a cluster of online customers in Toronto who buy your products. Oh? People who open email number 27 and looked at products A and B are 50% more likely to add product C to their shopping cart if it appears in a list of recommendations. Really? Well, I can use that tomorrow and make more sales right away. But hold on, let's go back to that one about how far away from the store your customers live. If they buy more expensive products than those who live closer, you could promote different items in your direct mail catalogs and email blasts and ad campaigns based on zip codes, closer to and further away from each store. You should test that. And then there was that thing about Toronto. You have a bunch of customers, but you don't have a store in Toronto? You should build one. You see, inspiration comes from applying what you know in one area to another. When unsupervised learning unearths weird correlations in data, your brain needs to kick in and provide the context, the meaning, the implications. With your sharp critical thinking skills and the machine's rapid statistics, you can really go places. A bank in China discovered that people were better loan risks if they used upper and lower case when filling out loan applications. They were better loan risks if they were left-handed. They were better loan risks if the battery power on their phone was more than 80%. Now, think about how logical any of this is. If somebody wanders around with low battery in their phone, then they are more risk tolerant. But left-handed, upper and lower case? This is where the computer is thinking statistically and not logically. Statistically, at that bank, left-handed people have paid their loans back more. It's just a fact. But it's not going to be useful for a loan officer to take that information and only give loans to left-handed people. You can't advertise to left-handed people. The computer might tell you something boring. People carry umbrellas when it rains. Or it might tell you something so compelling that you invent a whole new product line. Now, you can actually start tinkering with unsupervised learning right now. Go find a whole bunch of open source data about something that interests you and that you know something about. Then search for open source unsupervised learning algorithms. Give your data to one of those algorithms and see if any of the results make you say, that's funny.